All right, guys, we're going to be ranking every single Gears of War game. We have 11 Gears of War games here, and if I'm being totally honest, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go. I think we're going to start with Gears of War 5 and then end with Gears of War E-Day. All right, this is going to be a quick little ranking for the boys back home. Gears of War 5. Oh, man. If I'm being totally honest, I don't think Gears of War 5 is necessarily the worst Gears of War. I don't think it's anywhere close to being great, though, bro. Like, I don't know. I go back to Gears of War 5 every now and again just to play a little bit of multiplayer. But, like, dude, Gears of War 5 just really doesn't feel like Gears of War. And there's always this debate of newer players saying that Gears of War 5 is so much better than the OG Gears of War, primarily because of the movement. Just because they want to, like, literally fuck air and never actually take cover in their movement. Because they can't do that on the OGs, they think the OGs are fucking ass. And that is not the case, bro. Like, the OGs were just realistic. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a fucking boomer, but, like, Gears of War 5, I'm going to put it at rank 10. I'm going to save the last spot for one Gears of War that I think is just absolute dog shit. And for that reason, Gears of War 5 is going to be coming in at number 10. This is Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Now, I know I have basically 3 versions of the original Gears of War, but let's be honest, each one of them is different. If you are a avid Gears of War player, then you know each one has its own greats and its dicks. It's absolute fucking terribleness, and I don't know, man. All right, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. This is the first remake of the original Gears of War. This gave us the I don't know, man. If I'm being totally honest, this was a revamped Gears of War 1, played exactly. The only problem I had with this Gears of War or Gears of War Ultimate Edition was that they never really added anything new to it. You know what I mean? Like, it literally felt like all they did was remake the game, make it look a little bit prettier, and then upload the shit, and then just said, hey, can you guys pay $40 for this Gears of War? It just kind of felt like a slap in the face primarily. And I don't know, man. And I feel like the Nasher could have been so much better in this one. Oh, wait, no. Okay. I will say, this is the first Gears of War that they introduced the missing PC, or the missing section, the campaign section. I believe it was Act 5, the missing Act 5 section that was only played by PC players. I don't know why they never put it on console. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe like someone could inform me on that. But this Gears of War introduced that missing section. So as a kid, Gears of War 1 came out in like 2005 or 6. As a kid, I played this, never knew that there was an extra section in my campaign. Not till Gears of War Ultimate Edition came out and I replayed the campaign that I looked at the section, or like I started playing the section. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this. I played the original campaign multiple times. I would have remembered this part. Till I later looked it up, and of course they added in the PC section that was missing from consoles. So I guess they did add something in, and for that, I guess we can't put it super low. I think I'm going to put Gears of War Ultimate Edition somewhere in like the middle. I think I'm gonna put Gears of War Ultimate Edition at like 6. This is Gears of War Tactics. This is basically Gears of War Exile for those of you that don't know about the unreleased game. This is basically Gears of War Exile. I think I gotta put this one at 11. Primarily because, like, this just isn't fucking Gears of War, bro. Like, I don't even know what the fuck Gears of War Tactics is. Like, this isn't Command and Conqueror, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing with this. This is kind of stupid, in my opinion. Gears of War Reloaded. This is the latest release of the Gears of War franchise. And if I'm being totally honest, I have so much fun with this one. I feel like they made, like, the mistakes that they learned from releasing Gears of War Ultimate Edition, they kind of like made better with Reloaded. Now, a lot of people hate Reloaded primarily because it's literally just the same fucking thing as Ultimate, just re-released. But honestly, I feel like the hit registration is so much better, and I feel like the devs actually care more about Reloaded more than they did Ultimate Edition. Like, I feel like, if I remember, when Ultimate Edition came out, the devs released it and then just did no updates. So problems that were happening within the game just weren't even getting addressed, and the community was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? But like with Reloaded, and don't get me wrong, I haven't really played this Gears of War in maybe like 2 or 3 months, just because there's so much shit coming out. I feel like the problems that the community are having are actually getting addressed, or at least like a response. You know what I mean? I think I gotta put Gears of War Reloaded at 5. I mean, slightly better than Ultimate Edition. And don't get me wrong, it could be better, but it's Gears of War, bro. Gears of War Judgment. This one has so much fucking hate towards it. It's insane, bro. Primarily because this Gears of War introduced like fucking some crazy ridiculous shit, like being able to hop off of fucking buildings, and like I think there was like assassinations you could do in this fucking game. It was very weird, unique. It was like the first step that the Gears of War franchise took away from like its core kind of gameplay feel, if you will. This started leaning a little bit more into like arcadey kind of. And I know a lot of people just didn't like that. But if I'm being totally honest, I didn't really mind it. It kind of felt a little fresh, a little different. It wasn't as good as the OG Gears of War, but like it wasn't as bad as a lot of people think it was. I honestly think I'm gonna put this in 7. Gears of War 4. I think Gears of War 4 is like the biggest piece of dog shit, if I'm being totally honest. Like, I don't know, man. Man. Well, yeah, I gotta switch this. Now, I actually just have to fucking switch this, bro. Like, Gears of War 4 is so much worse than Gears of War 5. Gears of War 4 has a better story, don't get me wrong. Because Gears of War 5 story is fucking atrocious. But Gears of War 5 has the better multiplayer. And for that, like, I don't know, man. I just have to fucking put Gears of War 4 lower. Like, I don't know if the story saves it. Yeah, it was just a terrible fucking game. Gears of War 3. If I'm being totally honest, Gears of War 3 was an absolute fucking masterpiece, bro. I have to put it at number 2. I know a lot of people don't think it's all that great, but for me, bro, the story was one of the best campaign stories I think I've ever played in my gaming history. So fucking heartfelt, bro. Every guy who has played this campaign, that has played every single Gears of War game beforehand, which was literally only 1 and 2, played part 3 and fucking wept when Dominic Santiago died. I don't care what anyone says. That fucking moment, Mad World playing, was absolute cinema. And for that reason, it's top 2 for me in terms of Gears of War. Gears of War 2. Scourge, Dizzy, Ty, Maria, fucking centipedes eating Carmine. I think I gotta put Gears of War 2 in top 3. Gears of War 1. This is kind of crazy, right? I know what you're thinking. But like the OG Gears of War was an absolute masterpiece, absolute classic. Raven Down, like experiencing Raven Down for the first time, Marsh, War Machine, like just the introduction of these characters was so beautiful. Like the game was so gritty and raw. And honestly, like I just thought it was an amazing introduction to this franchise that till this day has a hold on so many people. It's no wonder why they remastered part 1 twice and haven't remastered the other 2. I really wish they would remaster the other two, because I think that would kind of just go crazy. In today's age, I think the Gears of War community would absolutely love a remake of part 1 and of part 2 and 3, but we probably won't ever get it, which is kind of dick. Okay, now that I see these last two, I'm going to have to rearrange a couple. But I'm gonna wait till the end to rearrange a couple. Okay, this you can't really see it, but this is Gears Pop. For a lot of you that don't know, people can fly, I believe, released Gears Pop, which is like the only way I can kind of like explain this is Clash Royale meets Gears of War. Literally, this was a phone game. I know what you're thinking. This was a phone game that was literally Clash Royale, 1v1, take down your opponent's fucking tower kind of shit. I just thought it was so much fun. I thought it was so cool. This is kind of crazy, but like I think I got to put it at number 8. And I don't regret that. If I'm being totally honest, I had more fun on fucking Gears Pop, twiddling my fucking thumbs day in, day out in the middle of I don't know, history class at school than I did playing these Crocs of shit, if I'm being totally honest. That might be a crazy statement. I don't care, bro. And Gears of War E-Day, which is a prequel to Gears of War 1, and what we are all hoping will bring Gears of War back, I'm going to put at number 4. Because if I'm being totally honest, this is just, like, obviously I can't know, but this is what I'm hoping and praying E-Day will be at when it releases. I don't need, like, as of recording this, we don't have a fucking date on when E-Day is coming out. So we can only, I don't know, have hopes and prayers for it. If it comes out and it is somehow better than Gears of War 2, then we'll put it up there. If it's somehow better than Gears of War 3, then maybe I'll redo this ranking again and put it a little bit higher. But for now, that's where it's going to stay. So at number 1, we have Gears of War 1. Number 2, we have Gears of War 3. At 3, we have Gears of War 2, 4, E-Day, hopefully 5, Reloaded, 6, Ultimate Edition, 7, Judgment Day, 8, Gears Pop, 9, Gears of War 5, 10, Gears of War 4, and then Gears of War Tactics, which is just fucking stupid. I don't even know why it's an actual game. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Look, I know this list is highly controversial. At the same time, if you do love Gears of War, you know that this shit is absolutely valid. Everyone's gonna have their own opinions. If you have your own opinion, leave it down in the comment section and let me know if I'm an absolute dumbass for this ranking, or if this ranking is actually kind of valid. Like, I know a couple of these, like, some people think Gears of War 2 is their absolute mecca. For me, I don't know, man. I didn't play 2 as much as I did 1 and 3, but I will say Brothers to the End on Gears of War 2 was one of the craziest fucking things I've ever played in my life. It was just so fun. An extra little section of the campaign that they just fucking sprinkled on at the end. Absolutely beautiful. Still, I just think Gears of War 3 is a little bit better. But I could be wrong. That being said, that's the ranking. Thank you for your time.
He's yapping in the fog, never lost for words. Looping like a legend, though it's all a blur. Content so crisp, even when he's late. Imposter games, chaotic but great. Where's